It is eviction week. Who are you guys voting for? Who are you guys predicting that will be evicted on Sunday? Are you guys voting for the housemate you love? Make una vote so that on Sunday we no come begin the year. Oh, big boy they did pasha, make una vote. By the way, congratulations to Tracy for being able to defend her head of house title. I was so happy yesterday, like I was so happy. I actually prayed for this for her, and thank God it came to pass. Unlike Thelma, Thelma, her was just in 4 hours, she couldn't defend it, but I am so happy that Tracy was able to defend that. And I think when you want to defend the head of house title every Monday, I think what Big Brother does is that he allows you to pick the housemate you want to compete with. I don't know if he did that in other head of house during the time of Jason and Thelma, but this one of Tracy, she actually allowed her. She was the one that picked the housemate she wanted to compete with in the while defending her head of house title. And God being so merciful, God being so kind, baby girl came out victorious. I am so happy. At least we will see her more this week. Other weeks, I don't know, they don't really give her much camera time, and there is really no highlight around her. Do you get? But I'm very sure now, being the head of house, highlights good day. She, the camera go dey show her well. And saving a culture from eviction, as in saving culture, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I mean, picking him as house guest, I don't really know, but people can just pick random people as house guests, but I don't really know that. I never knew that she and culture, they actually have a close relationship to that extent of her saving him, house guest saving him. Like, it came as a surprise to me, but all the same, I wish them well. Robo also, he is not up for eviction because he's the most influential player of the week. Like that one, Pasha no day. Everybody, if you are watching the show, if you have been following from beginning, you're gonna say Robo, like, he's a ginger person. There is no dull moment with him. Robo being in that house, like, noise, whoa. So actually, I expected that if they can't give another person, I for saying that Pasha, but giving Robo that title, I cut cap. He deserved that title. Then Isabella, the snail of the week. I don't really know. I don't know how that title was given to her. I don't know the way they judge. Like, how do they arrive at that this thing? Isabella being maybe the slowest in terms of game or other things. I don't know. So in eviction, every housemate are up for possible eviction aside Tracy, Culture, and Roboy. Yeah. So please, who are you guys rooting for? Who are we voting for? Who now? And make your prediction in the comment section. Who do you think will leave this Sunday, and who are you voting for? For me, I think if I am to make my prediction, I think if they are going to evict up to 2 people, being that Sabrina left, I'm thinking that they may evict only 1 person just to make up for Sabrina's absence. Yeah. So I don't really know better. My mind is telling me that Dinari will go, because in the last eviction, the Sunday eviction, he was in the bottom 3, but miracle can still happen. During the time of the last season, during the time of Onyeka, if you watch after the first 1 week of eviction, Onyeka, yeah, the Shakers, they were among the the lowest, the bottom 4. But surprisingly, as the week started going on, see, when highlights come begin flow, when Onyeka highlight, every week highlight, baby girl from bottom 4 to top 3, like, she shocked me. So Dinari, I'm not saying that. From what I'm seeing now, I will predict that he will be among the people that will go. But if he's able to do something that will give him highlights, people will vote for him. He may end up getting a lot of fans. And then aside Dinari, who do I think will go? I don't really know. Maybe, I don't know. Should I say Doris is active, Isabella is active? I fear for Jasmine. Maybe Jasmine, I don't know. But I know that for sure Dinari will be leaving. Do you guys watch the basketballs between Thelma and Victory yesterday?
I swear I will do that right now.
If you throw condoms, give it to yourself. If you need condoms, give it to yourself. Don't throw condoms at me again.
No. Throw condoms at you. Are you stupid? They are buying
I was sleeping the other day in the morning. I'm first thing in the morning. And head of house, I didn't even participate in the wager for the week. You had to throw condoms to my bed.
Bro,
Don't try it again.
Try to make nonsense.
Me, I don't know if na highlight na this people define by all means, but what made Thelma angry, according to her, she said every week when they when their order comes in that Victory is so fond of throwing condom on her bed. I think for her, kind of maybe Victory is implying that she dey use them now, like she dey she dey do stuffs. So according to her, she said she have told Victory to stop like how many times? Twice, and Victory still continue doing it. That was what really got her angry, and they begin the altercate, begin the quarrel. Then moving over to the gbas yesterday between Faith, and in fact it was as if all the housemates ganged up against Faith.
I think I don't want to make see. I think put that thing for water. I go match you. I think put that for water. I go match you. What did I tell you? Don't put that put that for water. I don't match you. See,
that's what he said that brought him downstairs.
For nothing next year, I'm gonna beat you. For nothing, you can wake me up. You can wake me up saying that you. I don't need to train. I'm gonna beat you, bro. I'm gonna beat you where. When I tell my hand, I'm gonna beat you. You happy?
Let's talk to me.
But you say you won't go play that thing.
You know why?
Why you not do well? What, bro? You don't wanna win that.
I don't know, whenever any problem, whenever it has to do with Faith, now that time the whole housemates, the men, that time they are prick, they rise, the woman go begin ovulate for Faith matter. Other housemates fit do something like this, like it will just be something one-on-one with another housemate, they will just get their gbas and all. But once it is Faith like this, everybody won't come out. I don't know if the guy is being bullied or what, but when I enter social media, when I browse social media, people actually say that guy is a silent instigator, that in a way he's actually the one instigating all those things. Maybe that's a game for him, because some people started snapping his bio, this is BBNaija bio, and posting it. And when I read what was in the bio, it's actually instigator. What he wrote was that he said he's a silent instigator, that he's the kind of a person that his silence make more noise than when he's talking. He's silent, that he can actually be in a room and his silence, and even with his silence he can spark things up gbas without even making noise and all. So I don't know, maybe he's actually playing into that bio, that thing he said in that bio. Maybe it may be a script for him, who knows. It may be a game. Everybody carry their strategy come, even in Missy to carry strategy come, trying to look like she's poor when she's not, because all her pictures I saw outside, her TikTok picture I've seen, her high chic I see outside, the local, do you guys even see the kind of makeup you see her makeup last night? Me, I don't know whether na this Nollywood, this village scene, like I look makeup tired, that blush that she came and rub here, then the eyeshadow, like I look this girl tired. I say, God, no wonder Faith no one gree for you for a relationship. But I'm very sure if after this show Faith goes outside and see the kind of a person he is, the kind of high chic, I'm sure that he go begin come back, or he go regret why he no follow the girl, because she's a high chic outside. So according to what actually happened that caused the altercation between Faith and the housemate was that they said they brought in cigarettes. And they brought lighter. Big brother, though they didn't ask for lighter, but Big brother just put lighter. It's against their rule for you to light up your cigarette in the kitchen, like other people were saying in the comment section yesterday. Other people were saying on Twitter yesterday that okay, if since Faith sees the lighter, why can't they go to the gas and light up the lighter? Light up their cigarette from the gas. No, it's against the rule. It's against the rule. You don't go and light up. In fact, it's a Big brother. It's actually in the rule book that you smoke outside. You don't smoke if you wash. Every season, if anybody smoke, they always smoke outside. So what happened was that after they brought in the cigarette, the only lighter that Big brother put inside for them to use and light up their cigarette, Faith took the lighter, put it inside his pocket and took it outside. And he entered the swimming pool. He was swimming. I don't know if the lighter was in his pocket or he hid it somewhere. For me, I'm thinking, I don't know, but I felt maybe he just wanted to spark things up, So when he was in the swimming pool, Bright Morgan and the rest came in, and they were like, Bright Morgan, Caution, the rest came in, and they were, where is the lighter? And he said it's in his pocket, and he was in the swimming pool. Do you get? They were all angry. So he put the lighter for swimming pool. You know, when the altercation come, that was when he brought out the lighter from where he kept it. And even when they come, you know, Bright Morgan and the Culture, you know, begin the Culture self now make me surprised. Pass, I go shift your nose, I go blow. In fact, you be like Indomie noodles for this. I go deal with you. The Culture make me laugh yesterday night. I swear. So I think Faith started threatening them that if they talk too much, she was going to throw the lighter inside the water. Now that one I can spark both Faith and Bright Morgan. Before we know it, Bright Morgan just hits Faith. I don't know, that Bright Morgan is very, he's violent. He's a violent person. From what I have observed in this show, he stay in this show. Guy is he's a very violent person. If you watch his altercation with Kaikumi, before we know what was going on, he has run to the kitchen to go and get knife. And I'm very happy that housemates were there to stop him. If not for the timely intervention of housemates, I'm sure he would have gotten the knife and used it. Guy is very violent, and Big Brother should really look into it before he go reach the one with like say person life will come lost. Any little thing like this, guy don't hit person, and that guy is looking like a kind of person that if he marry wife keep for house, and this type they beat their wife. Any little provocation, he don't carry and hit the woman. In fact, Mide should be very careful of that. Anything when Mide get with that guy, it should end in that house. He should not go outside and come and think that they will have a reasonable relationship, because if that thing end to marry, that guy look like person will go beat his wife and beat her man's down. I'm very sure why he did that thing he did yesterday was that during the time of Kaikumi, Big Brother did not give him any punishment. There was no strike. He was not issued any strike, so he felt it is now okay for him to push people. They were still arguing, you know, talking for months. Before we know it, he don't push him. Big Brother has just been, a lot of violence have been going on in the house, and Big Brother has just been silent about it. I hope this is silent. He will not later regret this silence by the time when the thing don't lead to something else, because I noticed that all other housemates, when they see that, oh, this person do something like this, Big Brother no talk, okay, they also want to play into that script. He did it the first time. Big Brother didn't do anything. Big Brother didn't take any action, so he felt okay, now normal. If you watch, you will see when Faith was telling him, when he was sitting down, when Faith was telling him, you pushed me, Abi, you hit me, apologize now, and he was saying that you know, go apologize. Do you see the boldness, like the arrogance? He was saying if Faith won't make it go knock for Big Brother door, that Big Brother will not do anything. Why? Because he did the first one, Big Brother did not do anything, so he felt. And this one, if Big Brother don't do anything, let me say, if Bright Morgan have any misunderstanding with anybody in the house, if the first thing he will do is to punch the person. In other season, Big Brother was very strict with this violent stuff, but in this one, he has tolerated, like, he has overlooked a lot of nonsense. He has overlooked a lot of madness. And if care is not taken, if it not handle this now, it will even affect the next season itself. Housemates will play into that script. I know he wants the housemates to give us show, because I noticed that he doesn't want to give them strikes so that they won't go into their shell. But you still have to protect other housemates. We are talking of violence. You still have to protect other housemates. You can't just keep quiet and things are going wrong. Pin in Dede's box, Big Brother did not issue any strike, whether by mistake or anything. That thing shouldn't be something that would have been swept under the carpet. No, that thing should have been addressed. But Big Brother is just looking, as in, he just look and pass a lot of rubbish in the house. He just look and pass. Later that night, Big Brother called Faith. I'm very sure he heard, you know, the altercation, you know, why Faith was consistently saying Bright Morgan hit him. Maybe he just wanted to, you know, verify from Faith, you know, talk to him and everything. Because, you know, the shocking thing for me was that even while the old housemate, as if the old housemate ganged up against Faith, he was so quiet, like he was even just laughing the whole thing off, like it was a joke to him. He was just trying to, you know, make the thing fun, laugh it off. Even the explanation he gave, the reason why he sees the letter was like, according to him, he said Kaikumi had collected 10 cigarettes without other housemates knowing. He hid it in his pocket. So in a way of him trying to, you know, kind of show his own annoyance, like, if you want to make I bring out the lighter, bring out that cigarette where you hide. That was why he sees the lighter, even though I felt it's not, he shouldn't have done that, because that lighter, not be only Kaikumi for his, it's for every housemate. He was so wrong to have seized the lighter, but the way the old housemate went, as in the way they talk about that lighter thing, can't they like say na big thing, like see, someone that did not even follow that show, that did not follow that misunderstanding from the starting, like me, I followed from beginning. Anybody that just, you know, just come on television, see the way they shout like this, you will not believe it just because of lighter. Now full blown men come out, they begin, they talk, they are threatening, calls, waiting. Big Brother later called him last night. I don't know what, you know, and I don't know if Big Brother is going to talk about that. Maybe let's see on Sunday, because it's only on Sunday Big Brother always, you know, talk about cases like that. Let's see Big Brother, because Big Brother calling him, I'm very sure maybe they are, you know, deliberating on the issue, because he was even threatening Bright Morgan that if Bright Morgan does not apologize to him, that he was going to report to Big Brother. I was waiting for him to come out. Let me know if, you know, the thing will, let me know what he was going to do if he comes out. But I think when he came out from the diary session, the camera didn't show him again. I waited. In fact, I was frustrated. I off my television and, you know, went to bed. The eviction, who do you think is going to go? You guys should drop in my comment section. Let's, you know, predict. More will know who will win. More than predict that person you feel will be going on Sunday. You guys should drop it in my comment section. After the Sunday eviction, we'll go back to it. More will know who win for this prediction. Who win? Who do you think will go? Thank you guys for joining me. Watch out for my next video. God bless you.